Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lulu. This is Lulu Creations, and this is my very first Sims video for 2019, as well as my very first Create a Sim video ever. Like, I cannot believe I finally am doing this, because when I was really into Sims 2, all I ever did was create Sims and do families and create more Sims and download custom content. But what's nuts is I haven't really downloaded any custom content for Sims 4 since I started. I mean, like a while ago I did, but then it crashed my game and I wasn't very familiar with custom content, so I was like, I don't want to do this. So I removed all the custom content and I haven't put it back in since, but since being in the community and watching videos and watching custom content videos and just learning as much as I can through YouTube, it's made me a lot more comfortable. So what made CC shopping really, really fun this time was the fact that I had an idea in my head. Now, why did I have an idea, you may ask? Well, Mindy, Nicole, and Anne and I all collabed together and did an Elements challenge where each of us took an element and we created a sim that represented that. So I received Earth, naturally, because I'm a Virgo and very proud of it. And I was just like, hey, y'all, can I have Earth? Like, just real quick. And they were just like, yeah, sure, that's fine, whatever. And I was just like, okay, cool, thanks. So their videos are linked down below. So Anne is air, Mindy is water, and Nicole is fire, and you could go check out their videos. I'm so excited to see their videos, and we even planned it out because we were like, we're not all in the same time zone, so you'll upload this time, you'll upload this time, and it'll all kind of be together. So I was like, that's really cool. I had so much fun talking to them about this. I'm new to the Sims community. I've been building since July of last year, but I didn't actually dive into the Twitter community with Sims since I don't know, November, I think is when I picked it back up, or October. And it's just like exploded how welcoming and loving this community is. And I see people complain about it sometimes, like they're like, the Sims community can be catty. And I'm reading that and I'm like, I haven't experienced any of that. And I think it's just like social media altogether, because you're interpreting a tone when you're reading tweets. Like anytime, not just tweets, anytime you're reading text, you're interpreting a certain tone. And it's, you know, it varies from person to person what that tone is. So yeah, I've just learned to not put a tone on anything I read on the internet, and then I don't get, you know, upset at certain things. I'm just kind of like, okay, cool. But in today's video, I got Earth, so I am creating a sim that represents the element Earth, and whenever I'm doing something like a representation, I really like to dramatize it. So for me, someone who represents Earth is going to be in nature a lot, and I wish I had more melanin in my skin because I'm a redhead and extremely pale. Like, I'm pretty much translucent at this point. And I wish I could be outside for extended periods of time and not burn and not hurt and get in pain, because sunburn only works to an extent for someone like me. And I just wish I had more melanin in my skin to hold the tan and be outside. And also, it's beautiful. I mean, it really is. It just kind of represents this warmth and, you know, being in the sun and freckles. So I kind of just put everything that represents being outside to me in someone. And then as for like the facial structure, I wanted to go with more of a sharp, pointed look, because this would be someone who kind of would represent, you know, nature's characteristics. So like the jutting jawline of like a jutting rock. I got really into this. Like, I don't know, people were probably just like, fire, orange, done. And I'm sitting here like, the jawline. So sorry I am so extra, but I did. I put a lot of thought into what I wanted this to represent, and I put a lot of thought into the sim. And actually, what's funny is when I finished, I loved her so much that I've just been playing her, and I haven't even been recording any more Sim stuff other than this, because I've just been having so much fun playing Get Famous and like following her path, and I haven't had this kind of like inspiration to play in so long. So I don't want to lose it. So I've definitely been taking a step back from recording. Great start to 2019, but it's just because I've been enjoying the game so much again. As for her name is Hunter Sage. So Sage is my best friend's like favorite boy name, or yes, boy name, and I actually created her family in The Sims and uploaded her to the gallery. They're called the Denny's, or they're called the Beckwiths. Her last name is Denny. And I was like, what would you name your children? And she was like, oh my gosh, Antoinette and Sage. And I was like, okay, girl. So I was talking to her and I was like, what about like the name? She said the name Hunter Sage. And I was like, oh, but what about for a girl? Because like, I guess we were thinking like boy, because I feel like I never do boy Sims. I'm always going for girl Sims. Okay, but anyways, guys, I talk a lot in most of my videos, and I did a poll one time on Instagram and was like, someone said I should talk more. They were like, I love hearing you talk because I feel like I'm talking with you. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. But I was like, I wonder if everyone feels that way. Because she told me to talk more. She's like, I wish you would just talk more. So I went to the poll and I was like, should I talk more? Should I just play music? And it mostly was talk more. I think it was like 80% to like 20%. But there was still that 20% I was thinking of. So I think for the Sims video, I'm just going to cut out my audio and do a little skirt skirt and just play some music. And I hope you guys enjoy this. She will be available on the gallery today. As soon as this video goes up and you're watching this, she is available on the gallery. Definitely go download her. I'm obsessed with her. And yeah, I hope you are too. Okay, bye guys.
It's only when I turn away, only when I'm near the edge. Look around and see where I should be instead. You can think you got it all wrapped up, then you feel the threads unwind. Well, nothing I can do now, it's too late to realize. Got you on my mind, sunburned to the glass. Oh, you got me deep. I saw the light but I missed the heat. I thought I had all that I wanted. Sunburned to the glass. Oh, it's gone so deep, but why did it take me this long to see? How did I go all those chances? All I wanna do is get back, try to find that light behind the glass. The beach just started closing up, the evening tide is coming in. Time to cash that check and call it one last drink. Enough for trying to shape the dark, enough for trying to trick the light. I could really do with letting someone else decide where to spend the night. Sunburned to the glass. Oh, you got me deep. I saw the light but I missed the heat. I thought I had all that I wanted. Sunburned to the glass. Oh, it's gone so deep, but why did it take me this long to see?
'cause you deserve more than you think.